Why is the world's fifth largest economy engaged in a war of words with a small island nation? Why are officials from the Maldives making disparaging comments about the Prime Minister of India? Is the tension between India and the Maldives solely based on these remarks, or is there more to the story? Chapter 1. The Outrage. On January 4th, the Prime Minister of India shared stunning pictures of the serene Lakshadweep Islands on social media. These images showcased the diverse beauty of India's geography and were aimed at boosting tourism. Lakshadweep, with its incredible beauty, has the potential to be a highlight of Indian tourism. 3 deputy ministers from the Maldives Ministry of Youth Empowerment viewed these posts as a threat to Maldivian tourism. They responded with disparaging remarks about the Indian leader, using terms like puppet minister and targeting the Indian people with harsh language. These tweets caused an outrage on social media that led to a trend boycott the Maldives. Thousands posts with heated exchanges. A true war of words ensued. The war wasn't limited to social media. Many Indian celebrities and organizations began canceling their visit to Maldives. Chapter 2. India First. Soon after, the Maldivian government issued a response. These opinions are personal and do not represent the views of the government of the Maldives. The 3 officials were later suspended. The immense outrage being attributed solely to the Lakshadweep issue seems unconvincing. India's significant role in assisting and developing the Maldives cannot be overlooked. India was among the first countries to recognize the Maldives as an independent nation in 1965 and has since made substantial contributions to its infrastructure development. At Indira Gandhi Memorial Hospital, established in Malay, the major renovation was carried out with the support of the Government of India, Maldives Institute of Technical Education, now Maldives Polytechnic. Greater Malay Connectivity Project. In 2021, it is being funded through a grant of $100 million and a line of credit of $400 million from India. India extended a $50 million line of credit for defense projects, mainly for the development, support and maintenance of the harbour of the Uthuru Thilafalhu Naval Base. These projects demonstrate India's commitment to the socio-economic development of the Maldives and its strategic interest in maintaining stability and security in the Indian Ocean region. The India First policy under the former President Soli's administration has emphasized that India is a reliable ally for the Maldives, providing support in times of crisis and contributing positively to the island nation's security and prosperity. Chapter 3. India Out. So why did the current Maldives government officials show so much aggression towards India? To understand this, we must comprehend the political dynamics of the Maldives. The diplomatic relations between India and the Maldives depend on the ruling government. The former government under Soli was pro-India. However, the current government led by Muizu started their election campaign with an India Out slogan. The basis of this campaign was the presence of Indian military in the Maldives, which the party considered to be a threat to the nation's sovereignty and democracy. But it is important to note that there are only 75 Indian military personnel in the Maldives. New Delhi had donated 2 helicopters and a Dornier aircraft to the Maldives to help with medical evacuations and sea surveillance. Throughout diplomatic history, India has offered defense aid at the request of the Maldivian governments, especially during the coup d'etat of 1988, when the President of Maldives requested Indian government aid in the form of Operation Cactus to defend the Maldivian government when militants had taken over the presidential palace. Chapter 4. The Hidden King. The real reason for this conflict and a shift away from India is due to the political closeness of Muizi with China. China has been investing hundreds of millions of dollars in the Maldives to build infrastructure and development projects. Key projects include China-Maldives Friendship Bridge, Villana International Airport expansion. In early 2022, China committed $63 million in grants to the Maldives for infrastructure. After winning the elections, Muizi was the first Maldivian president not to have the first state visit to India. He instead went to Turkey and then China, where he signed 20 agreements with the government. The underlying issue in this situation is beyond tourism competition between Lakshadweep and the Maldives. It involves the broader geopolitical politics in the region, particularly the influence of India and China. The Maldivian government's foreign policy tends to align variably with either India or China, influenced by the economic support and investments it receives from these major powers. What seemed like a mere social media skirmish over tourist hotspots masks a deeper, more intense struggle for political, economic and military dominance in the region, a high-stakes game played by two Asian titans. If you found this to be informative, please comment your views, like the video and subscribe to our channel.